You get dressed for church. You think you look modest because your whole body is covered. But something still feels off. You walk in and instead of feeling reverent and refined, you feel uncomfortable, self-conscious, and somehow still drawing the wrong kind of attention. Today on Elegance Women, I am going to show you the 4 things you need to stop wearing to church right now, and exactly what to do instead to look truly elegant, dignified, and beautifully appropriate for the house of God. Welcome to Elegance Women, the space where Black women over 50 come to dress with intention, confidence, and the kind of grace that honors both who they are and where they are going. Sunday service is one of the most important appointments of our week. It is the moment we present ourselves before God and our community. And it deserves our very best, not our most expensive, but our most intentional. So pour your coffee and let us fix this together. Number 1. Clothes that cover the skin but show every curve. You know the dress. High neck, long sleeves, hem all the way to the ankle. It looks modest on the hanger. But it is made from a thin synthetic fabric, and it fits like a second skin. This is what I call fake modesty. And it is one of the most common mistakes I see Black women over 50 making when they dress for church. Covering your skin is not enough if the garment clings to every curve and shows every line underneath. In a worship environment, that kind of fit draws the eye exactly where you do not want it, and communicates something very different from the reverence you intend. True modesty is not just about hemline length. It is about the intention behind the drape of the fabric. And here on Elegance Women, we believe that real elegance always has breathing room between the fabric and the skin. So what do you do instead? Swap the tight synthetic knits for woven fabrics and tailored cuts. Structured fabrics like crepe, quality linen, and refined cotton follow the natural line of your body without clinging to it. They drape beautifully. They move gracefully. And they communicate the kind of dignified presence that a mature Black woman of faith carries into every room she enters. If you love a fitted silhouette, choose structure over stretch. The difference is immediately visible, immediately elegant, and immediately appropriate. Number 2. Showing up in whatever. This extreme is just as damaging as the first. And it comes from a belief that many women of faith have quietly accepted without questioning. The idea that dressing up for church is vanity. So they show up in faded tops, wrinkled blouses, shapeless clothing that looks like it was chosen in the dark. I want to say this with complete love and complete directness. Negligence is not humility. Carelessness is not modesty. The Proverbs 31 woman was clothed in fine linen and purple. She brought excellence to her presentation. If we dress carefully for a job interview or a special dinner, why would we give our most tired and wrinkled look to the house of God? What you should do instead is treat getting dressed for church as an act of diligence and gratitude. I am not talking about spending a fortune. I am talking about ironing your clothes, choosing pieces that drape well on your body, doing your hair with care and intention. For Black women over 50, this is deeply personal. We have spent decades earning the right to show up fully. Our Sunday best should reflect that. Your image communicates that you respect the place you are going and the God you are going to worship. Let it say that clearly. Number 3. Accessories and outfits that scream for attention. Now I want to be clear. There is absolutely nothing wrong with beautiful earrings, rich colors, and a creative personal style. Elegance Women celebrates all of that. But there is a difference between dressing with personality and dressing for performance. Giant logos, accessories that create noise every time you move, Outfits so bold and attention-commanding that they become the focal point of the entire room. These create what stylists call visual noise. And in a worship environment, visual noise is a distraction from the very reason you are there. If your outfit draws more attention than the message being preached, something needs to be reconsidered. Church is not a runway. It is not a place to display labels or compete for admiration. True refinement is quiet. It speaks without shouting. What you should do instead is choose neutral, solid, and harmonious colors. Let the quality of your fabric speak rather than the logo on your chest. For Black women over 50 with melanin-rich skin, jewel tones, and warm earth tones are quietly stunning without being loud. A beautifully fitted crepe dress in deep burgundy or rich forest green with simple gold earrings and a structured bag is the kind of look that inspires admiration for your dignity, not your display. That is the Elegance Women standard for Sunday service. Number 4. Clothes that steal your freedom to worship. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The neckline you spend the entire service pulling up. The skirt that rides too high every time you sit down, so you spend the whole morning holding your purse in your lap to cover your legs. The blouse that will not let you lift your arms during praise and worship. The shoes that are hurting so badly by the second song that you are already thinking about the parking lot. If your outfit is fighting against you, that is not elegance. That is a distraction. And a distracted woman cannot worship fully. True elegance always includes comfort and functionality. These are not opposites of refinement. They are essential parts of it. An elegant woman moves freely. She raises her hands without worry. She sits and stands and bows without adjusting anything. She is fully present in the moment because her clothes are working with her body, not against it. What you should do instead is test every outfit before you leave the house. Raise your arms. Sit down. Cross your legs. Bend forward. If anything pulls, rides up, gaps, or exposes what it should not, change the outfit. Your Sunday service deserves your full and undistracted presence. And so does your guard. As Black women over 50, we are ambassadors. Our image is our first nonverbal communication before we say a single word. Dressing with dignity, with refinement, and with intention for church is not vanity. It is a powerful act of representation. It says that we take this seriously, that we honor this space, that we know who we are and whose we are. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these four mistakes do you see happening most often in your congregation? Drop your answer in the comments below and let us have this conversation, because this community always brings something powerful to the table. And here is something I genuinely want your honest opinion on. Do you think the church has ever sent confusing messages to Black women about how to dress with both elegance and modesty? Because I think this is a conversation that needs to happen more openly. Tell me what you think below. If this video served you, give it a like and share it with a woman in your life who dresses for Sunday service and deserves to feel both beautiful and completely appropriate when she walks through those doors. Subscribe to Elegance Women for new videos every week. This is the space where Black women over 50 come to show up fully, dress with intention, and represent the best version of themselves in every room they enter, including the house of God. This is Elegance Women. And darling, you are just getting started.